Hi, this is Pat Zelenka, and welcome to the show. I am here with the illustrious Ken McKay of McKay Guitars. I own a McKay, you should too, and hopefully by the end of this video, you'll understand why. I brought my model today with me. It's a McKay Spirit. We'll show that here in the episode. But I'm going to let Ken do some talking because he knows all the facts about McKay guitars. So when did you get started with that, Ken?
I've been making instruments for maybe 35 years. I started in Denver, where I grew up, and mostly repairing violin family instruments because I played the bass, the double bass.
Yeah.
And so I basically had to repair my own, and I learned from a few local people how to do things, shoot fingerboards and things like that. But mainly I learned from books. The Irving Sloan book was pretty much the only thing back then.
Yeah, there was no YouTube.
No, there was no YouTube. It was way before that. We had to learn on our own and learn by mistakes, and I'm still doing that.
Yeah.
So I've been here in this shop. This is in Michigan. And I've been here for a couple years now. Built this shop here, which this room right here, and he'll probably show you a little bit of it.
Sure.
This is what I call the clean room. It started out clean. And
it's still pretty clean.
Yeah, well, my wife says, isn't this supposed to be the clean room?
Yeah, well, yeah. But if it wasn't messy, you wouldn't be productive.
Right,
yeah.
Right. And so I messed it up, and I'll mess it up further. But this room here there's really no machines in here. The machines are out there, and luckily I can go out there and make lots of noise and use the big machines. And so I've been here about a year. And before that, I was up in Traverse City, and I had a small shop up there. That's where I started building instruments.
Well, we're still here talking to Ken, bothering him when he's trying to make nice instruments. But I wanted to show off a guitar that Ken made for me. This is a McKay Spirit. And this is probably, right now, it's my main guitar. I'm using this at gigs. It went down with me to Nashville for my recording sessions for my new album, Magnolia Sunset. And I played this at my CD release party through a kind of a customized Fender Tweed I have. And man, what a thick tone. So talk to everybody a bit about this model that you built probably quite a while ago, because I've had it for about a year. And give everybody an idea of what you do with the Spirit. Now, obviously your main stock and trade are the dots, the 335 dots.
Yeah. And, this is just a model that I designed. Somebody wanted a double cutaway, and they liked the old, what they called the Esprit, which was a Fender.
The Squire. Well, they had a Fender too.
Esprit.
Yeah, that's right.
Espree, which was Robin Ford.
Yes.
Yeah.
He played those. I forgot about that.
It had a little bit of a rounder heel there, but it was this kind of shape. It was a Gibson style, with a set neck. Yeah. But it was made by Fender.
Yes.
And he liked
cool
that.
Guitar. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
So I designed it kind of like that. I looked at some pictures, but it's got a different shape. Double humbuckers, and a tune-o-matic and a stop. And I always use the vintage style. I like the way they sound. I like
the way it feels like that. Yeah. And the tone and the sustain is ridiculous on it. It's great. Yeah. Very much so. I know I put a couple dings in it since you last saw it. But
I don't see any, but you got to do that.
It was well loved. Yeah.
So it's got a carved top, a contoured top, and it also has chambers inside in the back, and they're hollow. And that gives it a little warmth and resonance, and it has a set neck. a Brazilian fretboard, which really,
Yeah.
those really make a nice. They get
does.
darker with time. I mean,
I
these
know.
start
Yeah,
out
they
real-
age. Yeah, they do. That's what's great about the Brazilian,
Yeah.
especially for fretboards
Yeah.
on electric guitars, I think.
Yeah,
I think it makes all the difference in the world.
it's so nice, and it's kind of greasy in a way. It it has a self-lubricating.
Well, what's funny about it is it feels broken in already.
Yeah.
That was the neat thing. That's the first new guitar I've ever bought where I felt like is this used? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, it's new. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this was great. And then we've got the custom pickups from McKay.
Same,
and we've got all the internal stuff like we looked at. Yeah, with that. So, and I've got the Bumblebee caps, which I love. And the tuners were just Klusons.
Yeah, these are Kluson single line or single ring, they call them.
Yeah.
And
that is the nicest
50s,
set of Klusons I've ever had on.
Yeah, these are made by Kluson.
Yep.
Still, you
Yep, they are. Same company. Yeah, people forget that, though, that they're still around. They didn't. And you got a nitrocellulose finish on that.
Yeah, this is nitro tinted. The back is tinted.
Well, like I said elsewhere in the cherry, like I said elsewhere in the video too, it has that feel of a 55, 56. You know, I've played a couple 56 gold tops, a couple of really nice 55s. Of course, I'm not going to be that rich anytime soon, but this was well worth it because you do everything by hand. The neck binding, the body binding, all of that is done by hand here. In your shop. You know, and elsewhere in the video too, we'll have kind of like a montage of the machines and everything you're using here. But this is totally a one-man operation for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. My son,
labor of love.
Quinn, he's in his mid-20s and lives in Colorado now, and he used to make the laminated plates for me for many years.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and that was great. I really miss it. But he's out there working and, you know, staying kind of busy. So.
Yeah, well, that's good though. That's good
It is.
Staying out of trouble.
Yeah. Well, this machine right here I designed and built because of one need, sanding a neck shaft. And I noticed that the old Heritage factory and Gibson factory has what they call a deadhead sander, but it's giant and it's real dangerous. It has a big old 8-inch belt and practically a whole room. And so I designed a small one. And what it is a deadhead is this right here, this wooden part is solid. There's no wheels. It doesn't go around the belt. The sanding belt doesn't go around wheels. It goes around a solid piece, and that way when you sand something, you don't get those aggravating divots in the neck. So people that build guitars know what a deadhead sander is, and this one right here, it works real great. Let me turn it on for you.
All right.
It's a 3-phase motor, and it's designed so that it can go backwards and forwards. So there it is forward, that way. And that way you can always look at your work from the top view. And there it goes the other way. And the speed is changeable. Turn it down a little bit. So you can finesse it or you can get aggressive with it.
Excellent. I like it. Well, this is a McKay Spirit. And this is an amazing guitar. As you already saw in the episode, Ken's just a master craftsman. But I wanted you to be able to hear one of Ken's creations. His dots are unearthly guitars. And this new Tele Les Paul combo, it felt great to play at this shop. Alright, tune in next time. Like, subscribe below. I need ya. You need me. We need each other. Thank you. See you next week. I just keep talking because I can always edit it, you know.
Yeah.